Hey everyone, so basically in today's GFG POTD we have a problem, product array puzzle. It is an easy level of problem. Here as a problem given here, given an array nums, construct a product array nums such that nums of I is equal to the product of the elements of nums except nums of I. So basically in this problem we have an array nums and these are the values of an array. We need to return the product of an array in such a way like the nums of I is equal to the product of the elements of nums except the nums of I. Like for example, here is the first example here, nums of here the array nums contains 3 10 3 5 6 2. So as you can see here by this example, so basically we need to solve this problem by using two pointers. So let's say if I'm saying that how we can solve this problem, basically we need to traverse this array by using two pointers. And if let's say if I'm saying that if I is here and like j is here, then we can say that basically here we actually starting I and j from starting index 0, and I have to just apply the condition that if my I is not equal to j, then we need to perform the operations, then we need to perform like product operations. Like how? So first of all, for solving this problem, first of all we need to create a vector which basically stores uh, the product of the array. So here if I'm saying that vector of long type, long int type, and let's say if I'm saying here vector as answer type, here I need to create a vector of the size nums array. Okay, so I need to take nums dot size because we need to store only that particular elements. Okay, the product of that particular elements, and we need to initialize with 1. Okay, now once we have done these things, what I have to do, for int I is equal to 0, I need to traverse int I is equal to 0, I is less than nums dot size. Okay, basically I have to solve this problem by using two pointers. So here I plus plus, and for int j is equal to 0, j is less than nums dot size, then j plus plus, and here I am going to applying the condition that if I is not equal to j, that means if both the indexes are equal, then we don't have to take the product of the particular element. Okay, we need to take the product of all the elements inside the array except those index which are actually similar to the next index. Basically that means except those which are I is like equal to j. So we need to escape those particular index, and we need to take the product of all those arrays. Like for example here, if I'm saying that if I and j is actually at this index 0, so we need to uh, escape this. We need to basically we need to escape uh, this particular index, and we need to take the product of like all those things like 3 5 6 and 2. So 5 3 are 15, 15 to 30, 30 and 6, which is 180. Okay, so as we can say by the example, we got like 180. Okay, so at index works in index 1, index 0, we got 180 by this particular product. Okay, similarly for all we have to do here, like for this particular index, that means for index 1, we need to escape this particular index, and we need to take the product of like 10 and then 5 and then 6 and 2. That means 50, 100 and then 600, right? So as you can see from the example here, we got here 6 here. Similarly we have to do for all. Okay, so here we got like 600. Okay, and if you're talking about for this example, for this index, basically we need to escape this particular index, and we will take the product of remaining all those elements inside the array. So similarly we have to take all the products of this thing. So for that, what we can do here, we need to like ignore only those elements which are like having the same index. Okay, so we have created the vectors, which is basically used to store the product of the elements. So here I need to store uh, answer of I, which is basically multiplying with, which is basically storing the answer multiplied by nums of j. Okay, basically j is also traversing one by one, and once you have done these things, we can simply return our answer. Let's compile and run. So here I've done mistake here, like what it is saying that the primary expressions before is equal to token answer of I. Okay, so here I need to use like this way. Okay, so let's try to submit it. So it's submitted. So that's all for the today. Thanks for watching.